What's up, YouTube? This is Bananas86 with the King of the Dot World Domination 6 vlog. I said I would make this video after they announced the rest of the battles. So you already have my prediction for the title match between Roan and Kid Caustic. Or rather, he's Caustic now, but alright. So let's get to the rest of the battles. Iron Solomon versus Charlie Clips. I am leaning heavily towards Iron Solomon. He had good showings against Daylight, Disaster, and B Magic, and I think he won all three of them convincingly. And Charlie Clips, if this was the same Charlie Clips that went against T-Rex, then it's going to be a problem. However, Charlie Clips suffers from not having 3 steady rounds and heavy freestyles. And Iron Solomon is just not a guy you can freestyle against. So, Charlie, if you really want to take this W, you better have 3 solidly written rounds because Iron Solomon does not play. But I got a 2-1 Iron Solomon. Pat Stay versus Serious Jones. I've got Pat Stay winning at 2-1, and here's why. Serious Jones was the man back in the mid-2000s, and it's just that ever since he's come back to battle rap, his bars just don't hit to me. But I'm being really generous in that I believe he will win a round, but I think Pat Stay, the sucker-free boss, will have very overwhelming material in his first and third. His second round is usually where it's like lacking, you know, it's like, okay, well, just do this, do that. So he starts off really strong in the first, weak in the second, which I think Serious Jones will take, and then he really has a really good closer in the third. So Pat Stay 2-1. Arsenal versus Cortez. Arsenal is retiring from battle rap this year. Cortez is a very underrated MC, and he has had very magnificent showings in King of the Dot, as did Arsenal. But I'm going to go and say that Cortez will take this battle 2-1. And I think Cortez has a lot more to prove, and he always puts on a very clean performance. And it's not that Arsenal isn't going to try. And actually, very few people can say they've beaten Arsenal, Triple C. Anyway, I believe Cortez will also be in that category of cats that have convincingly beat Arsenal. So, best of luck to both. This has a potential to be a battle of the night. We'll see what happens. Head Ice versus Big T. I have to say Head Ice 2-1. Big T has this issue where he has a really strong first, and then he just kind of starts losing momentum in the second and third rounds. And Head Ice is just, I don't think I've seen Head Ice taken a loss in King of the Dot. Although people will say that his battle with Big K is debatable. That's possible. But I've got Head Ice winning this battle very convincingly, unless Big T is able to change his second and third to have the same consistency as his first. So yeah. Sharon versus Bonnie Godiva. First off, I want to give a big shout out to Bonnie Godiva for taking this battle, judge battle, with money on the line. I've got Sharon taking this battle very convincingly, and I'm just kind of basing it on the fact that Bonnie got absolutely destroyed by Peanut at the Bunker event. 3-0, no debate. I'm not saying that she's not a good battle rapper, but Sharon is the smack killer and has a very long repertoire of battles under his belt that really prove that. And I don't know, Bonnie has just got to have a much stronger pen game because Sharon is a problem. And I just don't think, even at her best, that she would be able to take on this cat. Or at least get around. But like I said, I could be wrong. You know, I've been proven wrong in the past. I thought Joe Knight was going to beat Disaster. Whew, was I wrong about that? So this could be another case where, you know, I could just put my foot in my mouth. So I got Sharon taking it. That's the way I feel. Arcane versus Chilla Jones. These are this is a definite styles clash. But I've got Chilla Jones taking it 2-1. Arcane has not been in the ring for a while. He's got to shake off that ring rust. And Chilla Jones has just been getting better and better every time he steps into the ring. So I got Chilla. Thesaurus versus Toomey. I actually don't know who Toomey is. And if I should know who he is, I apologize. I thought I was really big on this battle rap thing. I do know who Thesaurus is. Mr. Two-Time Everything. So I'm just going to base it on who I know. I've got Thesaurus taking it. But Toomey, congratulations for getting on the card. I will look you up and see some of your battles and see how well you did. And, you know, I can have a different opinion of you, you know. It's not saying that, I shouldn't say that because I don't know you, I don't think you're going to do well. But I just got to kind of base it on, you know. Anyway. 100 Bullets versus Real Deal. A lot of cats on YouTube are saying this battle doesn't have the possibility of being a watchable battle. And a lot of people are saying it because of 100 Bullets. What a lot of people don't understand is that 100 Bullets is probably one of the better writers in Canadian battle rap. And you should see his battles all across, you know, leagues. Ice Cartel, Don't Flop, you know. He's really good. And I think Real Deal is finally an opponent that he can, you know, finally just throw away complaints like, well, give me a better opponent and I'll start writing, you know. He didn't think, I guess he didn't think J-Pro was a worthy opponent. Real Deal is a problem. And I can't really call this battle, to be very honest. But, you know, I guess since here I'm on camera, giving you a prediction, I'm going to lean towards Real Deal. But it could go either way. It's for me, it's just too close to call. I'm just going to say Real Deal by default. Sketch versus Yunnan. Yunnan took a very controversial 3-2 win over HFK when he was last at a KOTD event. It was also at a World Domination event. Talk about that. But I've heard that Yunnan and Don't Flop are no longer affiliated with each other, which is kind of sad because I think Yunnan was really a really vital part of getting that league exposure. But anyway, back to this. Sketch versus Yunnan. I'm going to say Yunnan 2-1. Sketch had a really good showing against Ellipsis, but Yunnan 2.0, which is a very, very low multi-syllabics, he's kind of dished that into a more direct, slower approach, and I like that, and I think that's going to overwhelm Sketch Menace in this battle. Peanut versus Shoddy P. I gotta say Peanut 3-0, but Shoddy P could turn this into a 2-1 battle. But Peanut has just been on a killing spree, and he should have been on the main card sooner. He was just doing whatever he was doing in GZ and just overwhelming all of his opponents. He should have been on the main card a very long time ago. Peanut, congratulations. I think you're going to take this battle very convincingly. Aftershock versus Madflex. Once again, this is another battle where I can't really call it because they're both so aggressive and they have really, really, really contrasting styles. I mean, Aftershock has the aggression, and I can feel it in his voice. And then Madflex just seems to be able to flow effortlessly, slamming multis together and just really, really captivating the crowd. So I can't really call this. But since I'm on camera and I have to kind of predict, I'm going to lean towards Madflex, but it could go either way. Ellipses versus Quill. Oh, Ellipses got a main card battle at the World. Oh my goodness. If Ellipses is the Ellipses that ran, that went against Isaac Knox, I have him taking that battle. but Quill is a problem. And I think I want to lean towards Ellipsis on this one. You know, I think this is going to be a really good exposure for him. I don't think Quill is going to slip up, but I just think Ellipsis. I got Ellipsis taking this one. He's really good. I've seen his battles. Really, really good. Realistic versus Dundee. I've only seen one realistic battle, and that was against Bonnie Godiva, which I thought she won. I mean, he had a really killer first, but just like second and third, just kind of slack. And even though it was 4 days' notice, I thought he was, decent. This time, I guess he'll have more time to prepare and longer rounds. And I've really never heard of Dundee, so just by default, I'm going to have Realistic taking the battle. So those are my predictions for World Domination 6, which is to take place in Toronto, August 26th and the 27th. If you don't agree with my predictions, then you're more than welcome to go into my comment box to tell me so. I'm a conversationalist. I like feedback. If you're still here and you're still watching this video, I thank you for bearing with me. This was really, one shot on the fly. And that's really it. So, a couple of weeks away from World Domination 6. I'm really excited. Big shout out to Organic, Gully TK, and the rest of the King of the Dot crew for putting on very solid events. I will forever be a fan. I'm Inez86, and you guys have a wonderful day.